Okay, so here we're trying to look at the differences between what direct and indirect what arthrography. Differences between direct and indirect arthrography. Okay, so we start from the definition of arthrography before we move to the direct type, then we'll move to the indirect type. Okay, so for the definition of arthrography, we said that arthrography is a type of what imaging test. So it's used to look at a joint, such as what a shoulder joint, a knee joint, or a hip joint. Okay, so it may be done if standard X-ray doesn't show the needed details of the joint structures and functions that are looking for. So this arthrography is a medical imaging technique that involves injecting a contrast material into a joint, then taking pictures just to evaluate the joint conditions. So you can see this one is a shoulder joint. Okay, so you can see the contrast being injected right into the joint. See the contrast dye being injected. Okay, so you do it, then you take a picture. Okay, so this will give you greater highlights, okay, of what you are looking for. So for the direct arthrography, we said that this one is basically what a direct puncture of the joint using image guidance. So this one is a direct arthrography. Okay, so it will contain a solution containing what dilute gadolinium. Okay, in about 1 to 200 or ratio concentration. Okay, so it's routinely performed. So it provides what a positive contrast within the joint and distension of the joint capsule. So thereby it will separate many of the closely applied soft tissue structures that can be demonstrated on a subsequent MRI scan. Okay, then how about the indirect one? The indirect one, the contrast is not applied directly on the joint, but it is given intravenously. So it will go through the body to the joint. Okay, so this one also that gadolinium compounds are administered intravenously. Okay, so they will be secreted through the joint synovium into the joint effusion, resulting in indirect arthrography. Okay, so I think that's just the differences between these two types of what arthrography.